Hey guys, so I haven't been home long and I came here to let the dogs out and I end up sitting on my couch and I've not got back up yet because I am exhausted. So the first part of my day was pretty easy, and then excuse me, the second part was rough. We had to get suited out in this heat and we were out there for like 2 hours and it was rough. It was so bad, like we sweated like through our clothes and stuff, so, which we always change and everything, but we were literally drenched. It was horrible. And I think excuse me, I think the sun just makes you feel drained, but even though I say I'm tired, I do feel a lot better, like health-wise, since I've been taking my them iron pills and those dizzy pills. It's like a dizzy / anxiety pill that I take at nighttime. It's helped me a lot. So I'm going to go in here and make me, I think I'm going to make an iced coffee, a blueberry coffee, and put some of that marshmallow stuff in there. I'm going to make it iced, and then I'm going to make some tater soup because I have like those 3 big taters left from that school thing that they were giving away. So I'm going to use those. I think 3 should be enough, but if not, I've got some extra ones that I need to use up to as well. Make some tater soup and make some of that bread. The garlic toast bread. I don't know. I might do something else too. I might make some tater soup and make some little pizzas, like from those hamburger buns, like make some pizzas out of those. I used to make those all the time when I was little. I might make that with the soup. And then I'm wanting to do try on like some Temu bathing suits. I was thinking about doing that here in a little bit if I can muster up some energy. And yeah, it's probably gonna be about it for today because this old girl is get out. I could literally lay down and take a nap right now, but I don't need to. Look how long my hair is. It's so long. And I have I have Smurf socks on from Dollar Tree, and they feel so good. It's the ones that go up. I need to, so there's that box right there. I've got my door open, but that box right there is something that I need to review, and I might get that out and review that. And I might even do a Temu haul because I got a few little items. I think, well, maybe just 2 little items I need to show y'all. And get that out of the way. There's Oopsies. I do. She's getting her a haircut tomorrow. But now I need to get up off my lazy behind and get going. And she's tired too. Yeah. Have you had a good day today? Woo, she's sleepy too. Okay, y'all, so I am going to put some of these dishes up from last night. I washed them and I left them out, so I'm gonna put all of these up. then I have a few dishes that I need to wash. Oops. I need to leave that out. I'm missing a thing for this. I don't know where it's at. I don't know. I hadn't made my coffee yet because oops. I want to wait until after I get the soup going and get it like cooking real slow. And that way I can relax. Didn't wash this pot last night with the, it had the spaghetti in it. I washed the other dishes instead. How about that? It's generally how it goes, ain't it, sometimes? So I'm going to be working Friday and Sunday. Friday's overtime at my full-time job, and Sunday is at the assistant living. So I'm literally going to have one day off. I should have just worked Saturday too. But I didn't, because I didn't know if Saturday was going to be open at my full-time job, because I'd have been making time and a half. So I left that door open. But I need that Saturday off anyways, where I can just chill, do whatever. Okie doke, there's all the dishes done. I need this pot to make the soup with. I really do like this deep sink. It's so deep, and you can like get your dishes in it, and it's not too small. All right, now let's get started with the potatoes. Okay, y'all, so let me get the taters here, and I got my pot. Opal's right here watching. So I'm gonna make some potato soup. And I'll cook this like kind of slow while I'm doing the other things. I really want some coffee. And I was gonna make it now, but I figured I can go ahead and put this on and then just chill and drink it, and not have to like drink it while I'm making my video, or cooking. Okay. Opal, honey, this is tater, sis. I got this angled wrong. Are you yawning? Are you that sleepy? Sis, I feel you. I feel the same way. Okay. I used to make potato soup all the time whenever I was younger, when I'd go over to my mama's house, my mom's mom. And this was like, I did occasionally whenever I was like 15, but then when I turned 16, I done it a lot because we moved over there. And I would make potato soup a lot. And then I also would make, and I've not made it in a long time, I would make mushroom soup. And it was actually good. I've not made it in years. There's some black in this. All right. I need to make some of that sometime. I don't even remember what all I put in there, really. I normally don't peel these like this, but this black was in there. It's a bruise is what it is. It's not rotten, it's just a bruise. And I like them kind of chunkier, not too small, like diced up so small. Bless you. These are some big old taters. Some big old taters. So I hope everybody's had a good day today. Mine was actually good today. I've actually started feeling a lot better. Thank God for that. I'm telling you, when your iron's low, you would be amazed how it makes you feel. And I bet where it was low like that, that could have been what was triggering off my, dizziness. Because it said it could make you dizzy. And I bet it triggered off my vertigo. I've not been having any more spells, knock on wood. Every now and again I'll get dizzy, but not the kind that lingers around like I had been having. All right, now I'm gonna go over here and see if I have any onions in here. I hope I do. Okay. Let's see. And I do. have more taters. I'm probably gonna do some more, make a big pot. Minnie's getting the sneezes. Okay. I'll do one more. Okay. My stomach's growling. Did y'all hear that? Okay. I think that will be good. And then I'll be right back. That is over full, so I'm gonna cut this over the garbage can over here. All right. And then these we're gonna cut this up. Like so. I think one will be enough. They're gonna moth. Oops, I'm dropping onions everywhere. Okay, one of those is enough. So for that, that's all that we do. I'll add some seasoning to this. Dress this myself. That's the workout last night. Or I did one. Alright, let me put these back. So I will put pepper to this. And salt. And, ooh, that hurt. Garlic powder. and onion powder. And then I will put water in here. I just put the water in here to cover it up to the top of the taters. And then I'm also going to add some butter to this. Let me get some butter. I thought I had some open, but I don't. And I'm going to put a half a stick in here of butter. Put that in there. And then once this gets cooked, like almost done, I'll add milk to it and then the cheese to this. So I'm going to put this on low. And then I'll get back with you in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to make some coffee. Oh man, I need to put the little marshmallow fluff in here. Okay. I need some sweet and low too. I thought I bought some the other day, a while back. I don't know what I done with them. Or what I done with it. Oh well, friends. Sorry. Blueberry. This coffee is amazing. There we go. I'm trying to get this to melt. Some of this. I wish y'all could smell this. Okay, so there's that. Now I need to get some ice in here. That needs more milk too, isn't it? Hope I don't spill this. Ooh. Oh man, that ain't gonna be big enough. Yum, yum, yum. Oops, oops, oops. I just knocked something over, kids. It was these wipes for the countertops. Leave it to old staff over here making boo-boos. Okay, now there's that. Now I need a straw. I'm sorry, Min-Mins. I'm sorry. Now we need a straw. Let's give her a whirl here. Mercy. I think it's even better cold. Mm-hmm. Yes, ma'am. I'll drink the rest of that in a little bit. Delicious. Okay, y'all, so we're going to do some bathing suit try-ons. So we got this one, and this one. This one's a two, like, all of those are tanks. These are two pieces. And then this one. Okay, y'all, so this one's the first one. I'm like really pale, but yeah, that's the first one. These do have some pads in them right here that I'm gonna take out. But you can see like the pads right there. It don't really look that good with the pads in, but I hadn't took them out yet. I'm just gonna show y'all what they look like. And the bottoms are kind of like the mid-rise. So what that looks like. So this one's cute. I think it's cute and I like it. Here's the next one. I think this one might be, I mean, I can still wear it, but I feel like it might be a little bit too big in areas, but it's a cute bathing suit. It's got that little scrunchy stuff down here. And this too is like your mid-rise. I'm so white. But for the price in these bathing suits, like, you really can't beat it. And it has like the cross thing. But yeah, I like this one too. Okay, and then we have this one. Can y'all see that? These are more shorts than like the bikini cut or whatever. They're shorts. And I like how they have like the high rise for the stomach. And that's what the back looks like. They're cute. And I think these do have pads. They're up here. I didn't really situate them that much. I just wanted to do a try on for y'all, because I told you that I would. I never make time to do these types of videos. I don't necessarily like doing them, but since I've lost a little bit of weight, I actually feel comfortable in doing a review for y'all on here from the Temu. So these are the Temu's bathing suits. So the material's really nice. It's they're thick. It's thick material. Really nice. And I love the higher cut on these. Really good. They are cute. Okay, y'all, so this soup has been cooking on like super low. I'm gonna add some milk to it And I'm also going to be adding the cheese to it. I'll add about that much of milk probably for now. Over here multitasking. Okay, so I'm gonna add some cheese. Some cheese to this. And this is the deluxe deli American cheese. I'm just gonna put them on top and let them melt. I need to stir this up, but I'm gonna let this cheese start melting. The cheesier, the better. That might be enough. Let this cook a little more and then I'll get back with you. Okay, y'all, do y'all remember the pie that I made Sunday? So I'm gonna I made me a little piece of it and I'm gonna have that while I'm drinking my coffee, waiting on the cheese to melt in the soup, and then I'm gonna read some in her book. But honey, this pie is so good. Delicious. And it's going to even pair better with my coffee. Listen at the wind blowing in through here. Oh my gosh. That coffee is just amazing. I was so looking forward to that this morning, or today at work. I'm like, I can't wait to get home and to make me some coffee. I hope he's getting a haircut tomorrow, ain't you, girlfriend? Ain't you, girlfriend? Is your ears itching? Her hair gets in her ears and bothers her. Come here. Let mommy see. Can mama see? There's Minions. There's Minions. You want up here, Minions? Come on. Big old girl. Tell them, say you big girl. You want to get up here and sit while I read my book? Okay, let's see where we're at. There we go. Now she can sit down. Okay, Minnie, now don't you jump. Don't jump, you'll fall, sis. Okay, this is Space to Excel. Minnie. Say hi. Tell them, say hi. So it says, if you keep your feet from breaking the Sabbath and from doing as you please on my holy day, if you call the Sabbath a delight and the Lord's holy day honorable, and if you honor it by not going your own way and not doing as you please or speaking idle words, then you will find your joy in the Lord. Isaiah 58, 13 and 14. You know what? So the Lord placed the word joy on my heart this morning as I was driving to work. And it's funny how the word joy showed up again today. And it says rest. That sounds so good, but it's really difficult for a girl like me and me. I don't hardly ever rest, y'all. Y'all know this about me. Even when my physical body is at rest, my mind rarely is. And that's me. Like, I can be, leave that bug alone, that's a bee. I can be so tired and like ready to go to sleep and my mind is just restless. Same way. I feel like I'm always juggling balls in my brain. My family's needs, home demands, work projects, the to-do list never stop. Yet the Bible makes it very clear that we are to honor the Sabbath day and pursue rest. Literally, we are to hit the pause button on life once a week and guard our need to rest. Guard it fiercely, guard it intentionally, guard it even if our schedules beg us to do otherwise. But why? There are honest, personal reasons we need to observe the Sabbath that will be unique for each person. There are private conversations we need to have with God. We all need to pause to sit with God and ask Him to reveal some things to us. We read in Isaiah 58, 13 and 14, if you keep your feet from breaking the Sabbath and from doing as you please on my holy day, if you call the Sabbath a delight and the Lord's holy day honorable, and if you honor it by not going your own way and not doing as you please or speaking idle words, then you will find your joy in the Lord. When I consider these words, something occurs to me. It's not just a day for me to give to God. It's a day God established for me. He wants to give me something if only I'll slow down enough to receive it. The Sabbath isn't merely a time to be observed. It's a time to be preserved. It's a time to rediscover our joy in the Lord. Whoo, ain't that good? Yes, it is. The Sabbath isn't merely a time to be observed. It's a time to be preserved. It's a time to rediscover our joy in the Lord. I need this. I want to be a preserver of this day, one who is determined to protect this day of personal preservation and rediscover the delight of God. The observer remembers to rest. The preserver rests to remember that it's all about God. The observer remembers to rest and pause on the Sabbath day in order to follow a rule. The preserver does more than follow a rule. She follows God's desire and embraces the purpose in the rest. She spends one day a week letting the fresh wind of God's rest blow through her, cleaning out all she's been taking in during the week with a purifying soul exhale. It's all about pausing and connecting with God without the distracting chaos of our everyday routines. For one day a week, we step out of the fray and let God direct our day according to His rhythm, not ours. God's rhythm preserves a space in us to hear His voice, reveals the places we're off track, and prevents us from being filled with unnecessary clutter. Quiet rest allows us to see the place where we're going our own way, the areas where we're more self-pleasing than God-pleasing. The idle words that need to be reined in during the downtime. We can deal with the mental clutter and focus on the ways of God. The Sabbath makes this possible. Taking one day for rest gives my soul the freedom it so desperately needs, freedom to breathe, space to breathe, inhaling and exhaling in a gentle rhythm set by God. Dear Lord, space to breathe, this is what I need today. Thank you for showing me how important it is to create a place for freedom and rest. In Jesus' name, amen. Whew, that was a good read, y'all. That was good. And we do all need to take that time to rest and observe and preserve for God. Sometimes I do have to work on Sundays, but I still try to pray and all that stuff. But God knows her heart. He sees her heart, and He knows her intentions, and He's faithful to us. And I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful that he finds us just where we are. Like he finds us just where we are. And that's the amazing part about the Lord. He's just faithful, and I missed you today. He's faithful and gracious and a loving God. But if y'all haven't tried this, y'all need to try it. It's so peaceful out here. Now we got to go back and finish making our soup, don't we? I'm probably going to make that soup and then make that soup and then either make those pizza things. I might make those along with that soup because it sounds good. I can't believe that I didn't plant nothing in the garden for the garden this year. I've just not had the time, really. And like what little that I did plant, the rain drowned them and they died. It's very unfortunate. What's out there? Is the deers coming back? Is the deers coming back? All right, here. Okay, I'll see you in a minute. Well, I'm having this, my blueberry coffee, which is amazing. It's iced coffee. And I was reading my devotion, which was nice. And then I had myself a little piece of pie. And yeah, I've just been enjoying the nature and my coffee. It's great. Okay, so here is the soup. You can make it however you want it, thick or not too thick, like runny like this. I like mine kind of runny on the soupier side. And if you had some cream of chicken or cream of mushroom, you could put in there. But I don't think I have any. Okay, y'all. So, I'm going to make some little pizzas from this bread. And I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it. So, I have this from the Dollar Tree. But I think I need to use that up too, but I think I might use some of this pizza homemade style sauce instead. But let me show you how I'm going to do this. So I'm going to take these buns, open them up. Do y'all remember doing this when y'all were little with your mom? And I'm just going to make all these because they'll get eat. And what I'm going to do is get me a spoon. This is the sauce that I got from the Dollar Tree. About just a teaspoon of it on here. These are going to be good. Let me taste some of this. Yep, it's good. Some cheese here. We're going to do one of each. Okay. I'm also going to do a sprinkle of Parmesan on here. Oh, that one don't have enough. That one only has one piece of cheese. Okay, there. I'm gonna put these in the oven for about 400 and let them bake for a little bit. You can also put pepperonis on here, and I do have pepperonis, but I ain't gonna put pepperonis. I'm just gonna make it like this. Also, there's the soup, and there's the little cheese pizzas. They look really good, and they smell good. Okay, so I'm gonna make me some soup here. We're gonna give her a whirl. I think that'll be enough. And then I need to get myself a let's see, which one do I want? This one here. Ooh, it's hot. This looks really good. And my phone is ringing. Look, y'all, the sun's starting to go down over here. It's really pretty. Okay, so now I'm anxious to try this. I probably should have cooked it a little while longer, but I didn't. Believe it or not, it tastes like pizza on a hamburger bun. You can also do like toast, bagels. This is good. Woo! Let's sit back here and enjoy some soup. I actually made it a little bit too runny than normal, but it's still good. I could have thickened it up with like flour, but I didn't want to fool with it. Delicious. I was hungry. So today at work, I went to the cafeteria and I got a salad. It was bad. So I took it back up to the break room and started eating on it. The mushrooms were ruined. It was horrible. So I ended up throwing my salad out. I ate what I could. Their salads are expensive. It ain't just one price. They weigh them, and that's how they like charge you for it. I was like, oh no, I ain't going back down there tomorrow. It was horrible. That was a good idea, friends. I'm gonna go in here and get me something to drink, get a shower, and put this food away. Isn't that pretty? God really done him. Well, he showed himself out for me here when I got this place, just saying. I love getting to see the sunrise, the sunset, hearing the birds. It's just so good. I need to go down there and check on my, whatchamacallit, my, the blackberry bushes. This soup is so good. One thing about tater soup, it will fill you up. So my best friend, Jessica, during middle school and high school, like, she'll go to my house, I'd go to her house on the weekends, and her mom, like, she was like us. We didn't have a whole lot to cook or a whole lot to eat at times toward the end of the month. And so toward the end of the month, I remember Anita making pinto beans a lot with cornbread and potato soup and cornbread. But I think this is when I fell in love with potato soup. She would make with just taters, onions, and butter. She didn't have cheese. She wouldn't put cheese in it. But I remember eating that, and it was the best thing ever. Like, it was just so good how she made it. And I used to love eating it. And then I used to love their pinto beans. Oh my gosh, they were so good. And it was just simple, pinto beans and cornbread. It's funny how things like that can, like eating soup, like this potato soup, can take you back to those days and all that. It's crazy how like fast time goes by. Like whenever you're young and like little, you don't really think like how time really goes by, but when you get an adult, you realize it goes by so fast. Which I married young. I met Justin at 17 and married him right at 17, and when I had Katie I was 18. Well, a month shy. I had her in March, and April was my birthday, and I turned 18. So I literally had to grow up fast. But from the moment I got married, really, until now, time is just so fast. And it seems like the older I get, the faster it gets. I'm like, well, Lord, how does time go by this fast? This tater soup is good. Even though it was running. But the sun's going down. Look how gorgeous. So I've noticed when I open up the stove, I don't know if it's the mascara I've got on or what, but it feels like the heat scorches my eyebrows or my lashes. I'm like, what is happening? It's like poof. And I don't even get down there close. It's just when I open it up, the heat comes up and it's like poof. It's done that a time or two, maybe 3 times, and I'm like, this is weird. So I've got to figure that out, because I feel like that's dangerous. Like I don't want it to scorch my eyelashes off or anything like that to that nature. But anyways, I'm good and full now. I'm gonna go get me a shower. I need to put that stuff up and then get a shower. I ain't gonna put it all up. I'm just gonna put it in some containers and get it ready for them when they want some. But Justice is at work right now. It's something else when your kids are growing up and getting older. It's I've learned, and I'm learning how to accept it. But it takes a lot to get used to whenever they're growing up on you and they don't need you as much. Like, they always need their moms and dads, but not as much. They get more independent. And it takes me a little bit to get used to it. And I'm not a person to sit still or stay home that much. But here lately, since I moved here, I have been learning to be at home and have rest and, just relax. I'm the type of person that's on the go all the time, but I have learned to slow down in life, and I've learned to that's been hard for me. I'm not gonna, it's like an understatement, like slowing down and being at home by myself, and at times, like, when they're not here, and even the times, like, if they're at work or whatever, because Isaiah, he started him a little thing where he mows yards and stuff, and now that summer's out, he does it a lot to make money. They're doing good with themselves, but I have learned to be okay with, like, just not going all the time, which, I mean, I do go all the time, but it's a huge difference. Like, I I'm okay to be at home, is what I'm saying. And it's took me a long time to do that, because like I'm a person that I just have to be doing something, be on the go, be doing something, because I don't sit still. And that's just part of it. I think a lot of it, before I started healing on my healing journey, I felt like I had to do that just to keep my mind off stuff. And so now it's weird how I'm okay with it. Like, when I say I've healed a lot, I have truly healed a lot. But then at times there's that layer that I'm not healed on with things, and it like creeps in a little bit, and it's like, oh gosh, I gotta do something that I'm like, nope, I'm gonna feel this, bear through it, and get through it and be okay with it. And that's what I've done, and I'm just really thankful that God's helped me with all that, with stuff, and He's been good. God has been so good to me. So Friday, I'm going to meet up with the group that I told y'all about, that I was going to be like joining them and singing with them. I don't know when it's like a definite thing, but come Friday, I'm going to be going down there and doing some like practicing on some songs, and like talking about stuff, like where we're going to go with this, what we're going to be doing, and all this stuff. So I'm going there Friday. Thursday, which I'm working overtime Friday, so that's going to be after work. Thursday after work, I'm going to be singing at that recovery place. It's a church, but it's a recovery for recovering like addicts, like alcoholics and all that stuff. I guess drug addicts, whatever. So that door's opened for me, and I'm going to go do that. I'm still praying on the songs to sing. I don't know which ones I'm going to do yet. And Saturday I don't work. Sunday I work. So my weekend's kind of going to be busy. But I told the Lord, I said, when these doors start opening, I'm going to go through them when I know that your hand's upon it. And sure enough, he started opening the doors for me, and I'm thankful for that. It's actually exciting. I'm excited about it. I just need to, start doing more, and that's my calling, and I've got to step out and start doing more. And it means getting more busy, but busier for God, right? Which is a good thing. So anyways, I was trying to sit here and talk long enough for that to go down, but that'll probably take another 20 minutes. But it's so peaceful, and I'm just thankful for His peace that He gives us, and His mercy and grace. It's just so great. But I'm going to get off of here and go get me a shower and then put all that stuff up. But thanks for watching, and until next time, guys, I will talk to you guys later. Oh, and I didn't do the little Temu haul because I don't really have enough, so I'm not going to fool with it today. But I love you. Bye, guys. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to make me a cup of coffee, and then I'm going to show y'all what I got from the school for the things that they give us. And then I'm going to head to the Dollar Tree because we've not been this week, and it's time to go to see what kind of goodies we can find. Put some milk in there. And then want to have, I might have a different kind of coffee today. I had blueberry this morning, but I think I'm going to do, I don't think I want that one. Let's do French vanilla. Yummy. Okay, I love the Green Mountain coffee. It's so good. What else do I need to get? Oh, I need to put a water in here. I'm just about out of water. And this smells so good, y'all. Doesn't that look lovely? And it smells lovely too, but y'all can't smell it. Yum, yum, yum. Okay, y'all, so I'm going to show y'all what we got this week, this Wednesday. So they do this every Wednesday. After school, they give out food for all the kids, and I'm going to show y'all what we got. So we got strawberries. I think I got 4 of these. We have them all bagged up. I don't know what all they gave us. Okay, so there's another one. And another one. These strawberries look good too. And I think that's all the strawberries. No, here's one more. So we got strawberries. I need a sip of this. So I have bananas that, there's a bunch that was 8, but I have all these left and like 3 more. I'm going to make a banana nut bread from these. I'll probably do that tomorrow or one day this weekend. So that's gonna be good too. Okay, so we got squash this time. These things are big. We got squash, more carrots, more of the broccoli. And what I'll probably do with these is cut them up and put them in freezer bags. In like individual, like cooking servings or whatever. Because we got a bunch of those. More. Y'all, that heat really got me today. It's been so hot outside. And then we got more potatoes. And more bananas. And these boys really love these Pop-Tarts. We got Pop-Tarts. All of those. These bananas are huge. all of those. Yeah, I'm gonna make some banana bread with the other ones. I'm gonna let them get a little browner for like a day, because I think a day or two. I think the browner they are, the better they are, I think. More Cheerios. And then we also got milk, 2 milks and 2 chocolate milks. So I don't know in y'all's area, but in our surrounding areas, they have like free things for the kids during this every Wednesday when the schools are out until school starts back up. And it's for everyone around here. It's like all the surrounding areas, so it's a blessing. Like, this little bit helps us, and I'm very thankful for it. And anyways, I'm going to drink my coffee and put some of this stuff up, and then we're going to go to the Dollar Tree. That's good. So I think, so I'm gonna cut this squash up and put it in like freezer bags. And then the strawberries, I'm gonna cut some up and put them in bowls, and then the rest I may freeze some, I don't know, because this is a lot of strawberries. And then we got more taters. More taters. Okay, guys, I'll see you in a few. Okay, so I am at the Dollar Tree. I'm gonna put a little of this lip gloss on because my lips are dry. This one's really good. Actually, both of these, there's this one and another one from this line, and I can't remember. It's the strawberry swirl gloss. They're really nice. Nice. Where's my perfume? I drank my coffee in here and just threw my cup right here in my seat. All right, let's go to the DT. And this smells so good, y'all. This is the Cool Girl for women. I think I got this at, where did I get these at? It come with a set, maybe Big Lots. I don't know, but there was like this one and 2 or 3 other ones. And for the price, it was like super cheap. It's a knockoff version, but they smell good. And I've had them for, Lord, a year or 2, I think. Okay, so I'm gonna go duck this Jeep over here. I'll do this one. Oops. We'll do this one. Oops. Get these little things, little squishy things. So they have some new little crochet things. Cute. Those beads are cool. Some little earring findings. Okay, y'all, these Dollar Trees, both of these have sucked. Like, they haven't had hardly anything. It's like, you can tell that they've stocked their stuff, but it's all just the same old stuff. But let me show you what I got. So I did go ahead and get another set of these lotions because This brand here is really good, and it's the Amber Glow. So the other ones that I've had, the rose one, and I think it's a vanilla one, but I got back up on those two because this lotion, y'all, if you haven't tried it, please get it. It's thick, it's creamy, and it smells really good. So I went ahead and got backups, and for $1.25, I think it is. Yeah, $1.25. You can't beat the price on this. So this one here is Sun-Kissed Citrus, Sweet Lemon, and then Aqua Blue. They smell amazing. So I went ahead and got those to have backups. And then I got, do y'all remember these little magic towels? So I got Minnie. I got Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, SpongeBob, Ariel, and Minnie Mouse. I thought these were cute. Look. So I got those. I got more of these. These containers are really good to have. They're really durable, and you can't beat them for the price either. And then I got some bones for my dogs. Got these two. And these are new. My dogs are always, when I come home, they think that they gotta have a treat. So I'm either getting them toys or something. But they had these big old field bone beef flavor. And they were only like $1.50. So I got Opal Mini one. And I'm getting hungry. So as I was in there looking at the food and stuff, I'm thinking I want to go to Taco Bell and get one of them tacos that I got the last time I went. Those things are so good. I got 2 more of these. I got some microcloths for cleaning. I got 2 of these XL dog pads. I got some cat food for them to have a little snacky snack. And then I got these Mamba Fun Park 18 fruit chews. These are a different flavor. So there's a blueberry slushy, candy apple, strawberry, cotton candy, and raspberry popcorn, which that raspberry popcorn taste sounds gross, but the other ones sound interesting. So I figured we could try these together sometime. And my friends, that's all that I got from the Dollar Tree. So now I am going to go to Taco Bell because I want a Baja Blast, and then I want some snacks from Taco Bell. I'm not going to get one of them taco salads just because the last time I got one, it didn't taste good, and I don't want to, which it was at a different Taco Bell. I don't know what I'm going to get yet. All right, I'll see you in a few. I have my windows down, so that's probably why it's so loud. Which it is why it's loud, but it's okay. We're gonna go over here to the Taco Bell, yo. Do you know what I miss that Wendy's used to have? Was those little nuggies, the garlic ones, and they had the barbecue ones. They don't have those anymore, I don't think. The last time I looked, they didn't have the garlic ones, and they're so good. But we are about to go to the Taco Bell. Totally passed it right up. That building right there got me thrown off because they're building something. I'm like, well, that don't look like Taco Bell, and then it just kind of blended right in. So, but Here we are. Hungry. I can't wait to get one of those little beef taco things. They're so good. Okay, let's see. I want to get one of your shredded beef dipping tacos. And then let's see. Let me get the Discovery Lux box. Does that come with the beef taco?
Yeah, it comes with the shredded focus.
Okay, yeah. Let me do that. And then to drink, I want to get the sugar-free Baja Blast.
Okay.
And then that'll be it. Thank you. It would be cheaper just to get this box versus having to like get everything individual, so that is what I'm gonna do. Thank you.
Do you need any sauces?
Yeah, can I get some mild sauce, please?
Yeah.
Thank you. How are you today?
I'm pretty good. What about you?
I'm good, just ready to get to the house.
I understand that. I don't get off till 9:30. So.
Oh man.
There with your sauces and napkins.
Thank you. Thank you. Hopefully your night will go good. I'll wipe my hands off here. I gotta find a parking space. There's normally like loud music blaring down through here. This neck of the woods, generally it's very wild down through here. I might park right there where me and Gracie parked the last time. Over here on this side. Might be a little better for us. Okay. I'm gonna ease right here. Right here will be good, my friends. Actually, I got right here out of the shade because that sun is hot. Excuse me. I cannot wait for this. This is so good. First things first, let's take a little sippy of this. Can't wait for this too. I love these Baja Blast. They're so good. If you ain't never tried a Baja Blast, try you one. Because they are delicious. So this is the Discovery box, the Lux box. It comes with one shredded beef taco with the dip, cheesy bean rice, burrito, nacho cheese, Dorito Loco taco, one side of red sauce, and chips and cheese. Which I normally get the cheesy bean and rice in a bowl without the wrap, but I forgot this time. Yum, yum. Look at this, y'all. These are so good. Look at this. Delicious. Okay, so I am back. So you get this red sauce with this. Let me just say, it is delicious. Mmm.
7580701. Yeah.
Somebody's. This girl hooked me up. Sorry, guys. I had this crap all over my face. That was very unpleasant. When it's good, it'll be like that sometimes. Mmm. Oh my heavens, this is so good. Y'all see that? Scrumptious. And it's got that sauce that comes with the quesadillas on it. I feel like the other one that I had in Dayton wasn't as messy as this one, but this one's loaded. It's good. Man. Ooh, let's do this. This is the cheese for the chips. But we're gonna do this. Dip some in there and dip some in here. Man, is this good. Pouring some of this down in here. Kind of hungry. I didn't really eat lunch today. I just snacked on stuff. What did I have for breakfast? I can't remember. I will say, today, I ate a honey bun with icing on it. and it was amazing, but I did have regrets after I ate it because it kind of made me sick. Because it was so sweet. Man, that was so good. Let's try a chip. I gotta go take my iron pill today. I forgot to. Did I take it last night? I don't think I did. Crap. I don't care much for their chips. Let's try some of their, these are really good too. These Dorito Locos. I haven't had a Dorito Loco in a long, long time. I really should have just got that burrito and not all this because I'm not going to eat it all tonight. But it is good. And then the best thing is that beef burrito thing, or beef taco. They're so good. Lord, touch them in the name of Jesus. Okay, now I do not like hearing those whatever you call them, ambulances. I'm gonna get a bite right here. This is good too. It's got beans, cheese, and rice in it. Mmm. I need some of this cheese. This is the rice that I normally get and my kids used to get when they were little. They wanted rice all the time. I want rice. I want rice. With cheese dip. Mmm. This would be so much better just in the bowl without this wrap. But I forgot to tell him. Opal had a haircut today, but they canceled it because a little boy, their son, was sick with a stomach virus. So we have to reschedule it. What is y'all's favorite thing to get at Taco Bell? I think that little bit had some kind of hot sauce in it. Ooh, it does. Never eat. I hardly ever eat that, ever. The wrap, I just never do. It's too much bread. They gave me a bunch of sauce that I'll just take to the house. Their Taco Bell sauce is good on boiled eggs. They're so good. They're mild sauce. Speaking of eggs, I need to eat tomorrow morning. I might have those beet eggs that I made. I forgot about them, but I'll probably have some of those tomorrow for breakfast and take them if I don't forget. They're probably good and soaked in that now. They're gonna be so good. Now let's get a sup of this. Some poor old peoples worked all day in the sun. I bet they're tired. I know how it feels. It's rough. I've been out in it too. Whew. Makes you tired, I'm telling you. Now I'm super full. Whew, that was a little bit too much for me. This is good. Gotta be careful drinking that. In the summertime, you'll get the brain freeze. And I hate having brain freezes. Do y'all know what I was thinking today? And it was so weird, out of the blue, random. So, this is just how my mind works. My head's burnt right there and it itches. Let me unbuckle for a minute. But this is how my brain works, my mind works. So we're tearing down like these areas, getting all the bad stuff out, contamination and stuff. And so today the guys were cutting down like metal and pipes and stuff, and me and this other girl, we have to bag it up, wrap it up, then we carry it off to ship out. And so today I had to climb way up high, up a scaffolding ladder, like way up high, to go up here to check these bird nests, because where they had opened it up, they were like a big bird nest and a small bird nest. And before I was even told to go up there and do that, I'm not scared of heights, but going up on a ladder like that and having to hold on and wrap around to get in it, it's kind of scary. But that's beside the point. So I was sitting there, and my heart is sad for birds, because there's a bird nest in this one building, and they're going to be like completely demolished by the end of this month. And I was just telling people, I'm like, I hope these little birds get away and like fly off before all this takes place or whatever, which they should by then. And so anyways, I think about that and it makes me sad. I'm like, oh my gosh, I hope they hurry and fly away. Like, it's so sad. Or if there's some in there on eggs and like they get ruined or whatever. But that stuff bothers me. And today, I don't know why I started thinking about this stuff. It was out of the blue. It was weird. And before I had to go up there, I was thinking about that, just how life can be taken so quickly. And like I had flashbacks of my mom and my dad dying, like passing so young. And I got to thinking, because my job is it's slow paced. It's fast, but it's slow paced. You have to be very careful. You have to watch your surroundings, watch everywhere, because we're amongst dangerous stuff. And so while they were cutting this stuff and I was up there looking, I was thinking about them birds, and then I started thinking about how fast life is. We live and we die. Some die sooner than others. And my parents died so young. Like, my daddy was 37, and I started thinking on that. I'm like, my daddy was younger than I was. And like, I remember thinking, Lord, let me get past 37. Like, just help me to grow old. Take care of me, Lord. Like, I don't want my kids to have to go through the pain and anguish that I've been through. And I got to thinking about that, and I'm like, he probably never did think that he was going to die young. Like, he probably thought he had so much life to live. And I was thinking that. And then I got to my mama, and I'm like, man, 40 years old. That's one more year that she passed at 40. I'll be 40 next year. And I got to thinking, I about started crying, but I was like, I will be 40 next year, and that's the age my mother was when she died. She was young. Like, I feel old, but I also feel like a young lady. Like, I'll be 40 years old. That's getting old, and I'm sitting here thinking, I bet my poor mama didn't know that she was going to die. Actually, she did. I take that back. She probably didn't know, but I think God gave her a warning, because I had a dream, and I've told y'all about it, like a month or so before she died. And in the dream, God spoke to me, and was like it was like a storm or something, and God told me to tell my mama to get prepared. And I'll never forget picking up the phone and calling, telling her, Mama, I said, I had a dream and I don't know what it means. She's like, well, what is it, Stephanie? Like, she'll talk like that. Well, what is it? Tell me. And I didn't want to tell her. She said, well, what is it? And I said, the Lord told me in the dream for you to get prepared. She said, well, what happened in it? I said, Mama, I don't know. I don't know. And a few months later, she passed away unexpectedly, but the day before she died, she had called me and my lights went out in my area, and I had just had Gracie, and Justin's mom was over there, and I was looking for lights to get lit up, and I was tired, didn't feel good. That's when I found out that I had heart trouble too, and she had called, and I'm like, hello, and I'm like, what is it? You okay? She's like, yeah, I was just wanting to talk to you. And I said, I'll call you back later, you know. I never did. I forgot to call her back. And that was the last time I spoke to my mother. But anyways, that bared on me for the longest. And that was the last time I had talked to her. The last time that I seen her, she came up to my house and she brought me a 24 case of Dr. Peppers. I used to drink Dr. Peppers then, just the regular one. It was just regular wood sugar. And I think she brought Katie an outfit or something. And then I'm like, well, I was following her back to her trailer. And I said, well, meet me down here at the McDonald's. And I'm going to get us something to eat. So I got her a double cheeseburger and fries, me a double cheeseburgers and fries, and a drink for each of us. And I probably got Katie chicken nuggets. I don't know, a kid's meal of some sorts. But that day that she come to my house, that was probably like a few days before she died, maybe a week before, I don't know. It was a little while, it was not too long. And I noticed she kind of looked bad. Her feet was swollen a little bit, but my mama didn't have really health issues. There was nothing like where she went to the doctor and they said was wrong with her. Really, she battled depression because she went through a lot and lost a lot of people. Her husband died. She didn't have nowhere to go, and that was a big thing. And Justin had to help find her a place to live. Me and him did, and get her a car and all this kind of stuff. It was just a bad situation. Very, very bad situation. And so I said, are you okay, Mama? She said, yeah, why? I said, I was just wondering, but I could tell that her legs and stuff were swollen up. I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think she was going to die. But do you know that day that she left, she kissed me on my lips, right on my lips. And I said, well, Mama, what's wrong with you? She said, well, nothing. She said, can't I tell you that I love you? I said, well, yeah. I said, but you don't ever do that. And that was the last time that I physically was with her. Like, she kissed me on the lips, literally. And anyways, I was thinking, I was like, you know, how fast life is here and goes so quickly for some, and they die so young. And I was sitting and thinking, I was like, man, like, I could not imagine if I knew next year would be my last year, and then like the pain that my kids would have to feel with not having a mom around. And I got to thinking about that, and I was like, well, Lord, this is sad. Why am I thinking about this? But I said that my mom didn't know that she was going to pass, but I think she felt that something was up. I didn't know about this for the longest. And her half-sister, Barbara, would not tell me for the longest. The one that I told y'all that had that guitar that I need to get, that was my mama's. That's where she'd went. And it's so weird. She went up there, took her dogs. She had 2 dogs. Took her guitar. And like her most important things. Yeah, I'm good. Oh no. Lord, this man was asking me if I was okay. They're out here working. And he was saying something about these. This is freshly painted, but it's not on my tires or anything. He's like, It's been painted for a while, but just be careful. I'm like, okay. He's like, are you okay? I'm like, yeah. But anyways, so she had took two things. Her dogs, both dogs, well, three things, both dogs, and her guitar. The most important things that she hadn't owned, her dogs. And the most important thing that she had were, I'm gonna move because these men are still out here. The most important thing was her music and singing. Like, she loved to sing. That was her life, singing for Jesus, and she had wrote songs and stuff and all this stuff. Them men were weird. But anyways, singing was her life. Sorry, that distracted me and got me off of my thoughts. But and that was her life. She lived through song. Singing helped her, encouraged her. She fought many of her battles singing by the words of what God told us in a song, you know. Music is therapy. Songs are therapy. And so she went up there and she told Barbara, she said, will you keep my dogs and keep my guitar? She said, I'm not going to need them any longer, not much longer. Do you know that she kept them dogs and got that guitar, and she died? She died. So I can't sit and say like I was thinking. She probably didn't know. She knew something was going to happen, and then the dream that I had was a forewarning. So maybe all that tuned in with the Lord and with her, and God was giving her, you know, to let her know that, you know, her life was shortly passing or whatever. But that's so sad. Like, it's the worst hurt I've ever had in my life, ever. It's the worst hurt. And I was just sitting there looking and thinking, I'm like, man, Lord, let me live to be so, like, I want to live old, an old life, and not to have to let my kids bear the pain that I've ever encountered with that. It's the worst thing ever. I hate it. I hate it so bad. But to sit, I was just thinking, I'm like, why am I thinking this stuff? I don't think about that much anymore because I've healed a lot through those things, but it was just something about those nests and like the mama and the babies, and like, it was just so sad. But and then it made me think of that. I just can't imagine being 40 next year and like how she was and passed away. She still had so much life left to live. Her, like, she didn't even get to enjoy her grandkids much at all. At all. And, you know, for me, and dealing with all that stuff and going through that kind of pain, it puts life at a whole new different outlook. Like, it's just so different. And what little I have left, I want to do all that I can and help all that I can and be all that I can and not let stupid things get my, like, attention and make me feel bad, or stuff that don't even matter, irrelevant things that don't even matter, things that gets under our skin and makes us upset. None of that stuff even matters at the end of the day. And I was just thinking that, and you know, life is so short, way so short. And I never would imagine in 100 years that my parents would have died that young. Like, growing up, I never would have thought that. Never would have. And then I got to thinking, and this is sad to say, but this is true. We had good times. There were love there in my family, but there was a lot of pain and agony, fussing and fighting and freaking, it was just horrible. My daddy and his brothers fussing and fighting, and there's another something that I'll tell y'all someday, but it's very, 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 I don't talk about it much. There was a lot that has happened to me in my childhood that I've never spoke about on here, and one of my uncles was psycho, and there was a lot with that happened. Someday when I feel led, I'll share it with you. I don't talk about it much, but there was a lot bad than good. There was good, but there was a lot bad than good. If I think back of the good times, there was quite a bit. I mean, there was love there, but also love don't hurt. And I mean, I hate to say it and put it that way, but looking back at my childhood, I see a lot of that, and I see a lot of the just craziness, man. It was freaking crazy. And but I never would have thought that they would die young. I didn't. And I got to thinking my mom stayed with my daddy, and how he treated her is beyond me. I don't understand none of that crap. I don't understand why. I guess she felt trapped. She would go and leave and come back, but like, he was mean to her. It was miserable to her, and it was wrong how he did, but yet she would stay and come back, stay and come back. She never really fully got to live a happy life. She married young, she died young, and dealt with the crap that she should have never dealt with. And I sure in the world wish I could tell my mama, if she was alive now, about all that. And that goes to some of that question and stuff where you wonder why. Like, so when I was thinking that stuff, I was like, I wonder why I was dealt with all that. My brother was dealt with all that. Now he's messed up and crazy and on drugs and all that kind of crap. I wonder why we had to go through all of that and deal with all of that. And then they get taken away and never get, like my father and all the other ones, get held accountability in person of how they acted and done, and they just passed away and kind of left me and my brother in the shambles and all that kind of crap, and the other ones that are left, which is very few. I don't think about that often, but sometimes I do, and today was one of them, and it's just sad. I mean, the best part of my upbringing, there was love, and they taught me of Christ and stuff, but it was very, very bad. And I don't know what more to say about that, but I guess that what I'm getting at, life is too short to deal with nonsense. Life is too short to deal with abuse, negativity, being in a relationship where it's abusive. Get out of it. Get out of it. If you have children and you're dealing with that, get out of it. Because you do not want your kids to just remember that's all that's happened. And I was just thinking today how much I hated it for my mom that she had to die at 40. Her life never even, she never did get to live. Well, she did with her second husband. He was older and he treated her really good. But like, she never got to live and enjoy nothing, hardly. Just like that gone. I don't understand stuff, but I know we're not meant to. But oh, and then I got up there. I'm gonna change the subject because I'm done talking about that. But I got up there and climbed up there. All the babies were going all that nest. I was like, go God, yes. So then I had to tear the nest down. It was a bunch too. Like, it was big. You could tell like they'd come back every year to that nest. But there was no birds in there. So that's the positive thing out of that situation. But I was really thinking a lot today. Really thinking a lot. But life is short. Love big. Love hard. Do good. Get out of abuse if you're in it. And because it ain't worth it. It is not worth it. And it's just, the whole situation's sad. Like, literally, it's sad. But that's where, when we grow up, we get stronger and wiser. But a lot of that hurt and all of that abuse and stuff that I went through, I never did heal and feel it. I carried it into my later years until just the past 2 years when the Lord really swept down and healed my heart. Thank you, Jesus. And healed my mind and healed my soul. It took that long, almost to be 40. Well, 35, 36. But we are made to be overcomers, and I'm thankful that God already overcome the world, and He helped me to overcome my trials and tribulations and everything. But I'm praying for yins too. If yins are going through hard times, or if you've experienced a bad childhood, or you've experienced those things too, just hang on and let the Lord. All that I can say, God has been my peace through all this, through everything, and I'm thankful for that. But I'm gonna get off of here. Didn't even intentionally mean to get on all that, but I did. But I'm gonna go to this last Dollar Tree.